Hi everyone. Today we are diving into a fun Python program that stimulates a conversation with a character named Do and includes a guessing game where you interact with customers. This code is written by our former student, Cassie Shuro. This program showcases several elements like user input, functions, loops, and basic game mechanics. So let's break it down. This program is built around user interaction. It asks for your name, age, and business details, which will later be used in the story. The main features include guessing a favorite color and a secret number and a name. It also gives you a chance to learn different skills and deal with customers. Let's walk it through and starting from the top. So the program begins by asking for your name with the input function and then prints a personalized greeting. Let me highlight the print statement. It asks for the name provided by the user with a predefined message, making the interaction feel personal. And now we move to the first function. First, it checks whether the answer to the favorite color question matches the guess. If the guess is wrong, it dramatically accuses the player of treason and exit the program using exit. Otherwise, it continues the game. This part of the game shows how functions can help organize the program's logic by handling specific tasks such as validating the player's response. Next, the program asks for the player's age and provides customized feedback based on it. The user age function checks if the player is young, old, or extremely old using if statements with ranges. It makes use of conditional statements to give different responses depending on the inputs, which helps keep the conversation dynamic and personal. And now we are moving to the business setup and powers. The program then asks the player to choose a business name and prints it back, making the experience more interactive. After that, it presents a list of power options and asks the user to pick a new skill, which is then added to the list using the append method. This showcases how to use lists and user input together to build a player's skill. It's simple, but adds depth to the experiments. Now introducing customers. The next part of the program introduces customers who come to your tent. There is a for loop that prints each customer's name. The loop iterates over the customer list and prints each name individually. This is a very neat way to simulate a sequence of interactions, helping to build the narrative that you are running a business. And now it comes to the guessing game. Finally, you arrive at the core game mechanics. The player is prompted to guess a secret number generated randomly between 1 and 10. The play game function uses a while loop to give the player three chances to guess the number. The game uses helper functions like getGuess to gather user input and checkGuess to validate input against the secret number. This gives the player feedback like too high or too low after each guess. If the player runs out of attempts, they lose and the game ends. So to wrap up, this program demonstrates how to build an interactive text-based game. It combines user input, functions, conditions, loops, and basic error checking to create an engaging experience. But overall, this is a solid introduction to interactive programming in Python. And now I will just run the program and show you guys how the game is being played. It will ask for my name, and I will just type in A. And since in the description I come from the land of gold, I would assume your favorite color is gold. How old are you? My business name would just be B. Guess a number between 1 and 10. I would just go for 5. Too low. 7. Too low. Too high. Perfect. And that's the game. Thank you for going through it with me.